North County, we're here. The living dead. Outside lands. Yeah. True words, San Diego, we able to eat at the same table. Yesterday's fable is today's reality. Welcome to what I call the hip-hop academy of cool, calm calamity. True words, hip-hop, no chain, wristwatch, no range, marijuana, cocaine, website domains, anonymous, no name, no face, just brain. Learn to play the fucking game. I'm saying true words, old side lenses, gente, gon' live for the moment. Step out with the homies. It's a takeover, SD makeover, no layover. We already here. True words, gun control, don't patrol no more. I defend my own and everybody I know. Streets stay hot, try me not. Raising this game so everybody move. True words, drug use, El Chapo, old news. But the drugs are still used, malabuse, you lose. It's an epidemic, methamphetamines, grandmamas open it. Whole world smoking things. True words, North County, Oceanside, I'm alive. Hip hop till I die. Write rhymes every night. Cypher's gon' bring the light. Lightweight, Miller Lite. Yes, I'm down to fight. About to soar like a kite.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that, we are back with another episode of the Kick It Podcast, brought to you by Kick Labs. As always, we are bringing you this episode live from the beautiful city of Oceanside. Damn, how can I fuck that one up? But it's raining outside, so it must be the weather. Yeah, once again, we are the Kick It Podcast. My name is Victor V. I'm joined by my boys, Lens, Bruce.
Yep.
We got no Louie on the studio today, so he will be sitting out on this episode. But we do have Piccolo returning, and he will be holding down the production for this beautiful episode. And talking about beautiful, we do have a very awesome guest who we've actually have encountered in the past through the live events. If you guys have ever made it to our events, you probably seen this man. You probably heard his music, and I'm talking about DJ Nombre kicking it with us today. Brody, thank you for kicking it, man.
Hey,
What up?
That's right. Yeah, Nombre, man. How you doing, dog?
I'm doing good.
There you go.
I'm doing good. Chilling.
There you go. Hey, Piccolo, make sure you turn that green one up. If Nombre's gonna stand far as fuck from the mic like that.
I'll get a little
Hey,
bit
no, but
closer.
it sounds good. Though.
Telling him
Sounds
to get
good.
close.
How close I gotta get?
I don't know. You see everybody?
Oh, all right. Hello.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah,
There it
we
is.
got you, bro.
Yo, man. First off, I just want to say, before I met you, I met your Instagram. And I was just like, who the fuck is this motherfucker, man? Like, he's DJing on the rooftop of Slicks. He's doing this, doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, that's hard. That's hard. Like, respect right there. I followed you, and then we kind of just crossed paths from there and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been all dope, man. You're a dope dude, and you got a story to tell, and at the same time, you be spinning some dope shit.
Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. So let's get into it a little bit. Why don't you tell a little bit about yourself to the people if they don't know you?
I've been I moved here to San Diego when I was 12,
Mm-hmm.
and they had this year-round school in Vista, where it was 2 months on and a month off. So I'd get shipped back to the Bay Area for that month, and that's where I'm originally from, the Bay Area. And you know, that's how I started here in San Diego, as far as living here.
Yeah.
And it's a big culture difference, you know what I mean, in general, for the Bay Area to anywhere in Southern California. So
Definitely.
I did the back and forth thing so much that when I became an adult, I was like in my 20s, I already had a kid. It's like, okay, we're gonna move back to San Diego and I'm gonna stay here. So I've been here 19 years now.
That's right. There you go.
So
what part of the Bay?
East Bay.
Okay,
Yeah,
East Bay.
I've lived in almost every city in the East Bay.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's right. That's right. Yeah, I love the Bay Area, man.
Yeah.
I love the Bay Area. I've been going there since a little kid, just because of the Raider shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up in a family that was super Raider dominant, so there was no choice. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy for that.
I
you know?
understand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. Especially like how was it in the Bay with the Raider San Francisco 49er shit?
I moved here when I was 12. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I mean, I did go back and forth. To
Mhm.
me, it wasn't a big deal. You know what I mean?
Right.
The 49ers and Raiders shit.
Yeah.
It was more when I moved here, it was like the Charger Raiders shit.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But
Classic.
a lot of the people talk shit, like fuck the Niners went to the Super Bowl, I think a couple years ago, and all my friends back home were like, fuck the Niners. I'm like, the Raiders are about to dip to Vegas, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Are you going to still be a fan? People ask me that, like, are you still going to be a Raiders fan? And I'm like, yo, they play half of their games away.
Yeah.
So, and, growing up in the Bay Area and going back and forth so much, when the Raiders did go back to Oakland from LA, I would just go to the parking lot and kick it and party in the parking lot, and like leave an hour before the game starts, and I'd be home, half drunk watching the game. You know what I'm saying? So
that's one thing that that's like super factual, 100% is that the game sucked, but the tailgate parties were on point.
Oh yeah,
they were on point, though.
Well, it's mandatory, dude. I mean, you already know that you're not going there to watch football. Like it's so hard and difficult to watch football live compared to any other sport. Like you're going there to get fucking wasted and have a good time and just give high fives when they get a touchdown. Like that's the type of vibe.
Definitely. And then that stadium got so run down. You know what I'm saying? That shit was super crazy. But I'm glad that they made the move to Vegas, because they brought us with them, you know what I'm saying? Like it's dope. It's been a dope experience, and I think it was the right move. They had the opportunity to go to LA. I'm glad that didn't work out. I was with that too. Wherever they go, I'm rocking with them, you know. But Vegas was just that's sexy, you know what I'm saying? That's a dope spot right there where they can really make their own. And there's no football team there ever, so they're definitely
no sport teams.
Yeah, for real though. Yeah,
it trips me out because I grew up going to that stadium. You know what I mean? As a little kid, we'd go to Oakland A's games.
Yeah.
And then the Raiders, like I said, the Raiders came back. So I did see it collapse. You know what I'm saying? Like it was dope. Because that was the only stadium I went to when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And then you just see it. As an adult, I took my kids to games, all that shit. And, and it's one of those. The city of Oakland is kind of weird.
Yeah.
The gentrification and all that. Everyone's talking about that in Ocean. I seen that shit a long time ago. Like they zoned everyone. Yeah. You know what I mean? You got the flatlands where the stadium was east of there, and it's the flatlands. They kind of zoned everything so poor people stay in that area. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's I guess you could say it's racial, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's economically, racial. Not racial.
Yeah.
The economics is just fucked up in that area.
Yeah.
And no team can sustain there.
Right.
Not even the Warriors. The Warriors went across the bay.
They dipped out.
The Oakland A's are going to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? You got to go where the money's at. You know what I'm saying? And Vegas is one of them cities. So
which is gonna be crazy too. Like another team going to Vegas. Now it's a pro baseball team, and they're about to build another stadium right there. It's gonna be even more crazy, more opportunities for people like us to go out there and make some connections, start DJing.
Vegas
do the
isn't
thing.
far. It's not far.
It's not far.
Well, to me, nothing's far. You know what I mean? It's all time.
Yeah.
You know, how long does it take to get there? Nobody. You could look. It says 500 miles away.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck how far it is. How long will it take me to get there?
Yeah.
So
facts.
You know, it's one of those things that in Rancho Cucamonga, well, from LA to Rancho Cucamonga, they're creating a train that's gonna be able to shoot you to Vegas in 2 hours from Rancho Cucamonga.
Yeah.
Damn.
And that's major, bro. You jump on the 15 and you know you're there in an hour. You know what I'm saying? Rancho Cucamonga an hour. You jump on a train. You know, and all the trains you could drink. The coaster, the Amtrak, Metro, all that shit you could drink.
Yeah, it's
actually in the coaster you can't drink anymore.
Not anymore.
No more.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Oh, see, last time
people fucked it up.
Yeah,
no, it's actually been a couple of years, but
I haven't taken it for like 8 years. I used to buy. I used to buy 30 packs after Padres games and jump on the train and slang them.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because they, you know,
hustling. That's right.
That's good to know. I'll never catch the fucking train again.
Yeah, no, it's completely been banned now. I mean, you could still drink, just don't get caught. You know.
Yeah. It's almost like anything you do.
Yeah. That's my lifestyle though. Yeah.
But nobody. I do want to bring it back, man. Since we kind of went into like the whole Raiders and the football. I do want to go back into what got you DJing, man. So how did you get your step into the door? Because I mean, the first time that I saw you was definitely at s6e, just like Lenz mentioned, dude. Like, and that was badass, dude. Just having you on the rooftop.
Yeah, well, the rooftop. Let me explain what happened. I seen the flyer that there was a lowrider show, and I've been fucking around for a long time, and I'm like, yo, I need to get out there. You know, I got some little equipment, so I went and hollered at Fred, the owner of s6e Liquor.
Yeah, shout out Fred.
And I said, yo, yeah, shout out Fred. I was like, yo, there's this lowrider show. Let me jump on the roof. He's like, the roof? No. And I go, well, I can't, you know, I ain't gonna sit there on the street with a fucking foldable table. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not doing that.
Where drunk motherfuckers can just pull up on you.
It's not even that. It's not even that. It's like, I want to do something that nobody does. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to throw a ladder. I'll jump up there real quick and then just settle my shit. You know what I mean? And that's how that started this year. You know what I mean? I was like, fuck that. I'm tired of being at the crib like this. You know what I mean? I fuck around with my turntables. I've always had one turntable since I've been a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'll go dig for records and find some shit. You know, and I was telling you some of my music production shit. You know, I've always kept it on the low. It's just some quiet shit that I do. You know, it's not like I make a track and I upload it to SoundCloud. You know what I mean? I'm quiet about mine. So but I was like, yo, I need to get out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, just go out there and do some shit, you know, and play some dope shit, you know? And it's, I like playing funk, you know what I'm saying? When I'm DJing and different shit that there's certain shit I have in my library I've never listened to. You know what I mean? So when I come across it, I'm like, hold up, you know, I should share this with people. So I think that live setting is cool, you know, but
100%.
As far as like how I started DJing and stuff, it's like it's more of when I think of that question, I think of like, where did I start fucking around with music? You know, I was like maybe 8 or 9, well, probably younger than that, fucking around with cassette tapes. You know what I mean? My mom had these 2 cassette tapes you could record on this side, you know, and I'd fuck around.
I remember those days. You grab the big sound system, you throw your 2 cassettes, or maybe hook up the VCR if you want to get a track from like a movie or some shit. Yeah.
I used to rip shit off the radio, you know.
Hit
record, dog.
Hit record. Yeah, for sure. So that's pretty much where I started fucking around with music as a young kid. Just, you know, you have music has changed so much. Just let's just say in the past 20 years, the formats, the delivery, you know what I mean? Everything's digital now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And things like vinyl, I feel like those vinyl and shit like that is gonna be around. You know what I mean? Because it's something physical that you could grab, you could put down, you could put a needle on it, and it's gonna play. You know what I mean? And I mean, I'll tell you straight up, with digital music, I've lost so much shit. You know what I mean? I've had computers crash on me. I don't know, like 15 years ago, I was messing around with Fruity Loops and all this stuff. And then this computer crash, you know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, I lost all that shit I made. You know, I had recordings with friends that we did on, you know, SP404. I had a turntable over here. This dude's fucking around, sampling shit off what I'm cutting up.
Yep.
And we lost it. It's gone. You know what I mean? It's gone because it went to a digital.
Yeah.
Okay, so there was MySpace.
Yeah.
And on MySpace.
Shout out MySpace. There you go.
He said MySpace.
Yeah, on MySpace, you could upload music to kind of like, in my head, is to preserve it, save it, so it's tucked away somewhere.
Yep.
That's just fucking gone.
Yeah.
I mean, I found the page and the tracks are there. You press play, nothing happens. You know, that's our Google shit. What the fuck's up with it? You know, and it's gone. It's gone forever. It got erased off the server. The text stayed, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I've always fucked around with music. You know what I mean? I always messed around with music, especially with all the samplers, you know, MPCs and shit like that, you know? So,
yeah. But like going back to vinyl, like I always have this thought in my mind where it's like history is always going to repeat itself. You know what I'm saying? History is always going to repeat itself. Whether you're on that funk shit, whether you're on the old school hip hop, underground hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, probably like the last 5 years, maybe the last 7 or so years, trap music's really kind of taken over, right? And I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna fade out of this one right here. I'm gonna just, my time is done. But little, you know what I'm saying? Like history repeats itself. So now hip hop is slowly coming back. You know what I'm saying? 50 years of hip hop this year, and it's slowly coming back into the mainstream shit. You know, so that's some of my favorite stuff to spin is just old school hip hop. Yeah. You can never go wrong with it. You can never go wrong with it.
That's where I come from. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the Bay Area. The shit they played on the radio out there was different than what they played, you know, in other places.
Yeah.
A lot of local cats, you know what I mean? Like I was on the Too Short when I was like hella young. Yeah. You know, I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah.
And I would hear it bumping, you know what I mean? So hip hop will always have a place in my heart, but I've, you know, you talk about open format, man. I've fucked around with all types of music, you know, trying to find samples for production, you know what I mean? To make beats and shit.
Yeah.
It's interesting because there's just such a wide array of music. And now, you know, hip hop in a sense has kind of strayed away from, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And it's like, it's, ever since I started spinning and stuff, it's really connected me back with music. Because when you're a hip hop head, it's a hip hop or nothing. Like you ain't listening to radio, you ain't listening to shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck everything, fuck the world. And since I started spinning again, like it's reinvigorated me to listen, just always have an open ear. Like, yo, what's that? Yeah. What's that? You know what? That right there, because you know, new music's always taken from old music. So you hear a little sample here and there or some shit, you
or
know,
that style,
guitar, that shit excites me a lot, man. Like when I hear some of the new music, it's like, okay, cool, like that's that. Now watch this, you know what I'm saying? You find the old sample, and then you find the hip hop sample of it, somebody already took it, and then you find the original, you know what I'm saying? And then you kind of do a little something with all three. That's my favorite shit.
Yeah,
that's my favorite shit. But let's go back to the Bay Area. Okay. In this time period, the Bay, they weren't making too much noise in the music industry. Something happened where they all got connected. They all, like, I don't know, you know how it is in city business, you know what I'm saying? People got egos, people don't want to fuck with them because, you know, whatever, this and that, blah, blah. And then something happened where they all said, fuck it, we're the Bay. And then the Bay Area music blew up and just turned out the whole world, you know. I want to say that San Diego is getting close, you know, close but no cigar yet, but close to having that happen here in San Diego. You know what I'm saying? With the music industry type of thing, you know, like you got a lot of dope artists out here in San Diego. You got a lot of dope artists, and they're all over the place, like with trap music, hip hop. you know, call it whatever, you know. But everybody's, if you've been around the circuit once or twice, man, you've seen people, you've met people in certain circles that are connected to them, connected to them, this and that, you know. Mitchy Slick over here, you know, all this shit. Like I think we're on the verge of making our own Bay Area movement type of thing, you know. How do you feel about that?
I feel in any area, it's like one person has to blow up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And not only blow up, but let's say they go on tour, bring local cats with you.
Yeah.
Push where you're from. I'm proud where I'm from. You know what I mean? But I love where I'm at.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a conflict in a way. You know what I mean? And when you're just dealing locally,
mm-hmm.
The problem is egos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Same shit happened in the Bay Area. Some person don't like this person,
mm-hmm.
or this homie's person don't like this person, and they don't fuck with each other. But if they got together, they could probably make some dope shit.
Yeah.
And I think someone in San Diego got to step up to like another tier. You know what I'm saying? There's levels to the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
And I feel that who's out there. Mitchy Slick is like the biggest name out of San Diego.
Yeah.
And you have a lot of dope, you know, artists in general with all genres of music. You know, not just hip hop. But I say hip hop, it's a lot harder because there's another generation below us, younger than us, that are into some other type of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
and then like I've talked to Mitchy and he's doing his part, you know what I'm saying? He's doing as much as he can to put San Diego on, man. My man is working. He is doing the damn thing. I mean, if you want, but he's doing his damn thing. And Mitchy Slick, no disrespect, but he had his time already. You know what I'm saying? He had his.
He still got time.
Oh yeah, 100%. But like now, it's not for Mitchy. It's not about him anymore. He's working on putting on people, you know, doing what he's doing, buying land on his turf, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Owning whatever he can control. And that's mad respect to him. Yeah. And
I like Mitchy a lot,
100%, dude. Is one of the coolest motherfuckers I ever met. You know, humble though. And I just don't think it's gonna be Mitchy. And I told him before in his face, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I understand what you're doing out here. It's great. It's amazing. But you got to find somebody and co-sign them and then just run them, you know, run them. Mm-hmm. But unfortunately, he hasn't found anybody because it's San Diego, you know what I'm saying? I call this bitch San Diego. Everybody got the egos. Everybody think they the one.
Yeah, I think the thing with San Diego is a lot of people are transplants.
Yeah,
it's like me. You know what I mean? I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
You
know what I mean? I like it down here a lot.
Yeah.
So that's the problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I work for the San Diego Padres.
Yeah.
And a lot of the fans that show up there, they're not Padres fans till you start winning. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like
in anything, right?
Yeah, in anything. It feels like in San Diego, especially though. Like if someone's winning, everyone's on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if you're not, you know, the paychecks ain't the same.
100%.
You know, no, that's true.
Yeah, it's like, you know, which horse that they got their money on in this race, type shit.
Yeah.
No, but that is true, Lance. Like how you were saying, man. Like. The music scene is changing a lot, and we've taken a notice of this for like years. And to like expand a little bit on the Mitchy Slick stuff, you're right, man. I mean, he's a legend, living legend out here in the city, the county. He's definitely part of San Diego, but yeah, his time is up, dude. Not that I'm not gonna bump his new album or nothing like that.
No, but, he's killing it. But nothing but respect to my man.
Yeah, you definitely need that new generation that's gonna uplift the city a little bit more, like Jojo Too Faded or Lil Weirdo or Desi Bishop. You know, that's the type of cats that I could see putting it on for the city. And right now, definitely Lil Weirdo, bro. He's starting to collab with some big names out there.
Do you think that's a Mount Rushmore of San Diego right now?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Nah?
No.
That's a
Desi,
that's a big
Bishop,
mount.
Yeah, that's a big.
Desi,
Yeah,
Bishop,
it's a big
That's a
Lil
big
Weirdo. Who else?
Yeah, I said JoJo Too Faded,
And
but I
JoJo
mean,
Too
there's
Faded.
definitely a lot of talent still out there, bro, and not just in hip hop or rap or funk or whatever you want to call the subgenres, but I mean, we got a bunch of other bands out here. I mean, Aviator Stash, they're still killing it, dude. They're still on the come up.
I mean, we also still got Mr. Shadow and then Mr. Little One and then
Mhm.
Aztec Tribe as well. The Aztec Tribe be dope as fuck, right?
I don't want to hear that.
You don't want to hear that?
Nah, man. I reached out to all those motherfuckers multiple times. If you're watching, Shadow, Little One, come on, man. Come on, man.
And again, what you were saying, dude, the ego and San Diego, it's still known for that, bro. Like, I get it. You know, you think that people are gonna, steal your cloud or whatever the fuck. Like, nah. At the end of the day, it's just about making dope music. And if you're not about it, then maybe you shouldn't be making music.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it's a whole new time period in the industry, and everybody's got to get with it. And if they're not with it, this is what happens: you get division. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's hard for people to network sometimes.
it is though.
You know what I mean? And then not only that, you can send a message all you want. That person might not receive it because they get, hundreds of messages. So
Yeah.
it's one of those things. It's almost like you got to bump into that person in person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's in this society that we live in now. There's not that personal interaction too often to make that first introduction to yourself. You know what I mean? It's like you said, you looked at my page, you didn't know who the fuck I was. I was on a fucking roof DJing.
Yep. And then until I seen you in person.
Yeah, and then we talked, and then it was all good. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's what people need to do if they're trying to collaborate, if they're trying to network with other people in their areas. You got to get out there and you got to go fuck with people and see if you can even fuck with them. You know what I mean?
Because how many people are going outside though?
See, things have been weird. I'm not gonna lie. Things have been weird for like the past 1,000 days, bro.
Yeah.
Like 3 years. Things have gotten weirder. And
100%, man.
Music has gotten weirder too.
Yeah, it has.
There's a lot of weird shit.
Man.
I mean, I turn on the radio sometimes. And I'm like, how the fuck did you guys make it? Right?
Yeah.
Really though.
Yeah.
Like, how'd you make it?
Yeah, speaking of the radio, I just got my fucking BMI check today. I was just so happy about that because they never tell you when the fuck they're gonna pay you, man.
He bought beers.
Yeah, I bought beers, man.
He bought beers.
Only a 6-pack, bitch. You know what I mean?
Got the pack also discounted too at the store.
And I got discounted too. Shout out to One Stop.
Yeah.
What's it called? One Stop?
One Stop.
Yeah, One Stop.
One Stop Liquor, right? There
One Stop Liquor, man. Yeah, no.
Where am I?
No. Oside Boulevard?
Yeah, off Oside Boulevard, right before you hit Melrose.
Right before you hit by the Black Plague Brewery.
Okay. Temple Heights. Temple Heights.
Yeah,
Oside
Temple
Boulevard.
Heights, man.
Shout out One Stop.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
They put a gas
man.
station there. It's the cheapest gas in Oceanside.
It is though. It is though.
I would say it's the one by the OPD station would be the cheapest gas station.
You think so?
I know.
There's
So.
like
It's like an accent or some shit. Right?
Before that shit turned into a Shell, that motherfucker, the Arco used to be pretty cheap too.
Oof.
But then they turned it to a Shell, and then
they
fucked
changed
it all
out of
up.
nowhere too. It was like,
they
damn.
Yeah, overnight.
And then they started hiring crackheads as their cashiers and shit.
Allegedly.
Working night shifts.
Allegedly.
Working night shifts. Who works night shifts?
They call it graveyard for a reason.
Yeah. I be working hella early in the shit in the morning, so I have to sometimes I be going in there get a little something, and those motherfuckers that be on the cashiers, they be on some shit. They be on some shit. But,
we also got Tina's Tipsy Bottles saying what's up.
Hey.
Keep up with the amazing work.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. Let's slide into some of the comments that are coming in through the IG and through the YouTube. And once again, as Bruce mentioned, we do have Christina commenting on the YouTube saying, "What's up, guys? Keep up the amazing work that you do. Custom bottle coming soon. Tina's Tipsy Bottles." So go ahead and follow her page at Tina's Tipsy Bottles to see some really cool custom bottles.
Yeah, man. And let's give a shout out right here to Amaya One, always supporting, always watching the podcast right there. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to Jordan.
That's right.
Shout out to Aldo Torres.
What up, brother?
And then our boy Jose, the Palatero man.
Hey,
shout out.
In,
¿Qué onda, Jose? Saludos.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm glad it worked out for him, right?
Yeah. No, he's been good. I've actually hit him up a few times, and yeah, definitely a lot better than when he got screamed at.
Oh, that was that little issue.
Yeah,
that happened a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, you know,
shout out, Jose.
Yeah. You know, we media, we on that shit.
Do your thing, bro.
We were on it, man. We were trying to get him and the lady Kathy too on the same podcast. Kathy didn't want it, man.
Yeah, no, it was bound to happen, but she's just trying to stay away from the camera for
just
a little
not
while.
ready. Not ready to shit.
Yeah,
that's all.
It's the wrong kind of spotlight.
Yeah, man, that shit was crazy too, because
it was
all kinds of fucking skeletons in the closet come out, man. The internet is undefeated, though.
This man said the internet is undefeated.
It is, man. They start coming out with they ain't even nonprofit and shit, this and that. Haven't even filed. We're filing a complaint right now.
That one video,
Yeah.
like, bro, it got deep real quick.
Yeah.
That's all it takes, man. Just one bad moment and you're done.
That's why here at the Kicker Labs we cross our T's and dot our I's. You know what I mean?
We straight let you know what we about in the very beginning.
Yo, man, we trying to smoke weed too. Fool, what's up?
Yeah, I was just gonna say,
I've been
dude.
watching you, bro.
Yeah.
Rewind this shit. You know how many times I looked at you, bro?
I thought you were gonna roll.
I thought you were all gonna wait until the second half. Usually people wait until the second half.
You know what?
There's a
No,
second
I'm
half.
smoking all the
Yeah.
way.
The DJ Nombre right here, man. We gotta do this shit. Hey, I just want to give a big shout out right here to these motherfuckers,
Which
man.
sack is we doing?
I don't know. We got a whole bunch of shit. We got
Here, let me
All right, where's the shout out?
yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
where's
open
shout
the
out?
Where's
bags.
Granddad?
Open the bags.
We have
Simple.
Where's Granddad
Yeah, yeah.
2.0?
I can't go off names, bro. I
Yeah,
gotta
man.
look at
Go
it.
smell them, look at them, because
Yeah,
my man
this-
here is a
this one right
cultivator
here is
himself.
Open
Yeah,
indica.
Who?
you.
Who?
Yeah.
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 I've cultivated a couple things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Big shout out to Simple Life Cult, man. They do the damn thing. We've been connected with them for about this whole season right here, this whole year, man. And they've always been dope, man. They shot a couple joints. Remember those joints that one time?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic joints, amazing. And then we wanted to put them on and start doing the damn thing, and they're like, nah, not yet. Let's wait until we're ready to go. We got big plans. And just this past Saturday, we had their launch party for their company and for their grow right here, and it's been fantastic, man. So shout out to Simple Life Cult, man.
Shout out.
You will start seeing them all over the place, you know, especially now that we're gonna have dispensaries out here and shit in Old-Side, right?
I heard something, right?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be delivery service or is it
So-
gonna be?
No, so
storefronts.
yeah,
Okay.
so the delivery service is already illegal in the city of Oceanside.
Oh wow, I didn't know.
Yeah. So you could
Ben.
pick up a phone, grab a merchant, and they could deliver to your place. No problems, no questions asked. But when it comes to like storefronts, that's something that we haven't had in the city of Oceanside. Only in the city of Vista when it
Which
comes to
one?
North County as of now. But they are planning on allowing up to 3 licenses for storefronts and retail stores to actually, sell cannabis in a safe way.
The
Yeah.
first one that gets on Coast Highway wins.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
I mean,
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The first one that gets to Coast
Yeah.
Highway in Oceanside
That-
wins. You were the winner.
I'm gonna take a picture of your face and just fucking put the quote on the bottom.
Whoever gets the first dispensary on Coast Highway wins.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Hey,
man.
I'm DJing this Friday
Yeah.
at Off the Charts in Vista Dispensary. My homie's he's blowing out free tacos from 120 to 420.
Nice.
That's this Friday.
Right.
Yeah, I'll be DJing. I'll be playing
Fuck yeah.
whatever the fuck I want.
Yep.
Off the charts, you already heard it. In Vista, DJ Nombre is gonna be in the 1s and 2s.
Off the Charts is one of my favorites, though.
Yeah, it's nice. It's cool. It's close to my house.
It's really
yeah.
close to my house.
It's-
You're on Taylor,
They,
right?
they hooked me up with a Google
Yeah,
discount.
yeah.
And
The
Like,
environment's good,
that's
all good.
that's the one next to my
You-
house
you
too,
know,
so it's like I'm right there.
I do have a complaint about dispensaries.
You
I do have a complaint. I
Let's-
got a couple
let's hear it.
complaints, but you only gonna hear one right now.
Yeah.
Joe Green, man. Hopefully you listening right now.
So my problem is, I give them my fucking ID and I'm gonna go inside and purchase something. I kind of have a rough estimate of what I want, you know what I mean? But I don't like, someone comes up to me and they're like, hey, what do you want? You know what I mean? I'm asking 20. So when I go to that spot specifically, I only fuck with the people that I've known for a long time. And luckily I got like real friends that have been there, that got a job there. And it's like, hey, are you working? I always hit them up like, are you working? It's not for a discount or nothing. You know what I mean? It's just like, I just don't. I just want to go in there and get my shit and get the fuck out. But I love that. I don't want to be like, hey, so what do you want? There was this one girl, she was like, say no names, but she was like, what do you want? What do you need? You know what I mean? And I just felt like I was being hustled in a way. Like it just had that feeling of being hustled. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, so from now on, it's like I hit the homies up ahead of time.
Yeah. That's pretty nice to have too, because sometimes you walk in there and you see motherfuckers cheesing like, about to get this sale right now. We're about to get this shit in.
Yeah, I don't. The dudes at off charts don't get commission.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know how other dispensaries.
But they work off tips though.
All I know is if I go in there looking for something and the homie got something in his bag or something, I'm gonna fuck with my homie in the bag.
Right. Right.
And it's like I'm gonna get 100%. The player discount.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like free. When they talked about legalization of marijuana, when that shit went up to vote, I was like, great, I'm gonna grow 99 fucking monsters wherever the fuck I want. I'm gonna blow this shit out at everyone's house. I'm gonna grow 6 plants at everyone's house. And there's outdoor weed, there's greenhouse, there's indoor and shit. There's just so much variety nowadays compared to when I was just
back in the day when it was
18.
Just chronic.
We'll talk 18. We won't talk about teenage years.
Right.
We'll talk about 18 and up. I'm from the Bay Area. They have bomb ass weed. I moved back here when I was 22, 21, 22. Yeah. I already had a kid and everything, and it's like the weed back home in the Bay Area, it seemed like it never made it out of the Bay Area. Like everyone's smoking, whatever got out. Just the growth of marijuana, how it's where it's gone in the past 20 years, 25 years, let's say.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm coming from a farmer's perspective, you know what I mean? And it's like the little guy's out. You know what I mean?
He's been out, dude.
He's been out for a minute, bro. Like I'll tell you, the past 10 years ain't been the same, bro. But
I remember going to the legal stores and shit where they just got the little setup and shit. You just come in, knock twice and shit. It's a full on thing,
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you go over there and there's like 30 cops. Oh, we ain't going there. We dipping out. But how would you guys feel if like they're opening up the storefront and then somebody gets the Coast Highway and that somebody is like cookies?
I mean, that's the main reason that we went to the city hall meeting, dude, because we wanted to make sure that
big corporations,
the big corporations weren't moving in, dude, and that they were giving a fair shot,
to little corporations,
to the locals that have been putting in the work.
Yeah,
and it sounded like they already kind of had a plan to where they wanted the big corp money, dude. Like they were basically saying a big fuck you to all these small people, dude. Like we were there. I mean, obviously they didn't use those words, but that's what it felt like, bro. They wanted to make it like a raffle system, so you don't know who the hell's gonna get it, even though there's been people in a company here putting in work for like years now in the city, and for them to be overlooked like that, it was hella disrespectful, man, in my opinion.
Treating it like it's the alcohol licensing, or liquor licensing.
Yeah,
you win that off the lottery system.
It was all sorts of fucked up, dude. So having them show up and voice their frustration and how they were feeling, like it was definitely powerful, dude. Like right there, they went from 2 licenses to potentially 3, and it's just because these people that were being overlooked, they're like, nah, man, like we worked, we deserved a shot, please make it fair to where at least somebody that's already been established here in the community gets the license and not just some
man.
big money.
I've been
from
selling
outside.
weed on my trunk for 20 years up in the streets, man. Let me get the shot.
I've seen him in the parking lot.
Just like they be slinging, just like they be slinging the tamales, you know what I'm saying? Out in front of when it used to be Value Plus, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, they use those words, but yeah, I mean,
yeah,
kinda.
yeah, 100%, man. But like it's bound to happen. I think outside, and we've told city leaders this in their faces, because we have some Congress people come up in here and council people, right? Whatever.
Council women and men.
Yeah, Osai Congress, Osai
level.
Council, same shit to me, man. And we've told them in their faces, it's like, man, you guys just gonna do what you guys gonna do. Like, you guys asking us like what's good for the people, what's not good. Like, does it matter? Because I don't think you guys gonna value this input right now. You know what I'm saying? Because from what we've seen, it hasn't valued. You know, like they're doing whatever they can do to get to the money, and I mean, I can't fault them. That's what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to the money. I need my bank account to look nice.
Straight up, but there's definitely ways where, you know, it could be a win-win-win and not just so much a one-sided win.
Someone always loses.
Yeah.
Someone always loses. Though.
It's true though.
But why it gotta be us though?
In business, someone always.
That's
loses.
the right question.
Yeah.
You gotta be
It's
asking.
it's that big bank take little bank.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it sounds like. I haven't kept up with Oceanside because I mean, I just grow my own tree. You know what I mean? And if I want some super fire, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, if you're not growing the best of the best, you got to do other things. So if you're growing mids and shit, you got to make pens. You got to you do all this weird shit. And at the same time, I understand how these other companies who have financial backing come in. You know, they got 20 acres, they blow out 10 of it. You know what I mean? It's surrounded by farmland, and there's places like that they specifically, cater to that kind of clientele. In this,
man,
I love flour.
Yeah,
I love flour, and everything has gotten concentrated. You know what I mean? Down to oils, down to
100%.
vape pens.
Damn, even some of these joints at the dispensaries, man, they got like all these like.
The donuts,
the diamonds is like the new thing, and then the hash.
We've been doing that.
Yeah,
we just didn't have a fucking name for it. And now everything's a fucking name. I mean, there's a couple names on here.
Yeah,
Dream Sour, once
100%.
in a blue moon.
Marketing, baby.
Yeah, they gonna start trademarking those names. Mark my words, they gonna start trademarking these names, and motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to use it.
Yeah,
facts.
Yeah. Hey, but more money, more power to you if you got the Fed to do that and trademark this shit and start getting it in before it blows up. Like, that's what I say. It's like, it's $1 in a dream, man. It's $1 in a dream.
It's $2 in the dream now.
Yeah, with this inflation rate,
$2
100%, man.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, whatever you guys out there in TV land right now, whatever you guys got in your head, man, go for it. Go for it.
Hey, don't even hesitate.
Don't hesitate, man.
Just
go for that shit.
Whatever you going for.
Get it in, man, because you never know. You could fail. You're probably gonna fail.
You are going to fail.
And then you gotta get your ass up, and then you gotta keep going, keep moving.
Yeah, I mean, if you already have the idea, use it. Feel free to try to manifest as much as you can see. I mean, you just never know what could happen. Give it a shot. Yeah. And on that note, we are gonna take a break. We're gonna give it our shot and roll some of these joints for the second half.
Yeah, we need some smoke.
Yeah, most definitely.
But everybody done with the drink.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
I'm gonna chug it.
Let's do it. All right, guys. Well, don't forget, we are here still kicking it with DJ Nombre, so do not go anywhere. Stick through the messages. We'll be right back with the second half. This is the Kick It Podcast.
Anybody watching and wants to bring us some beers, Kayla?
Yep. Yes, sir.
My kiss with your life, I'm blessed.
that you made. I'm all the truth, the drink confused, makes it easy for me to keep up with you. Our music's loud, we dance around, screaming out the songs till the lights give out. Jump up and down, we'll run around, skating in the down till the sun goes down. The love we found without a sound, bring back the energy where we all feel it too. All this love's for you. Yes, we all feel this way. Love is here to stay. Where we all feel it too. All this love's for you. Yes, we all feel this way. Love is here to stay. Here to stay. Here to
They'll send you a report back, and it just tells you if it's mold resistant.
Is it me or is rap music just getting laser?
Yeah, reach in my pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Yeah, 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 what? Yeah. Yeah, reach in my pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. I need the presidents, fuck the dead presidents. This world's a ghetto, several just settle, fueling the devil. Gas through the pedal, living to die, this can't be life. Life's full of wisdom, needing ants back in the day, sipping here. Trying to come up with my friends, no doubt. Yeah, hit the streets, got to show what you really be about. Crooked cops on the prowl, at any given minute, shit can go down. Open the trunk, open the funky sounds. I was lost, but now I'm found. Playing haters, hating the style is not allowed. And there's no doubt around here. Still walking around with no fear. Let me clear the way, so don't you dare interfere. Real, till the day I die supply. The public with rhymes, look in my eyes. No regrets in this life. Though you think about shit, gotta continue to strive. What it be like living broke ain't the way. Gotta try to stack it, give yourself your own raise. Escape the pain, go against the grain. Different day and time, synchronize the price to pay. Sacrifice, bitch ass motherfuckers. I've arrived, let's ride, that's ride, ride, ride. Reach in my pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the presidents. Reach in my pocket, my stress, cigarettes in the lid. Different day and time, I need the president. Rolling in the bucket, better drive it like a Benz. Focused on my ends, staring at my review, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is. Yeah, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is. Rolling in the bucket, better drive it like a Benz. Focused on my ends, staring at my review, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is. Yeah, trying to figure out what the meaning to life is.
To you. You know, from the eye candy, and it's garbage, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And just like that, we are back with the second half of the interview with DJ Nombre, and we're still kicking it. Piccolo, once again, shout out for holding it down with the production. And to everybody who hasn't placed a merch order, please hit up Piccolo. He'll take really good care of you. We definitely got the Kick It Podcast merch. We got the Kick It Labs merch. We got anything that you could think of merch.
Yeah.
Just hit us up.
Yeah. Speaking of merch, right now I'm hitting this Abuelita's G pen, man. The blueberry. One of my favorites, dog. One of my favorites of all time. Bruce, why don't you show that cart right there?
Oh, this one right here. Yeah.
You see those beautiful packages right there, man. It is fire. It is fire. Shout out to Michael Gabriel. He has his shows here on Thursdays at the Kicker Labs. Tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir. Tomorrow, catch the Michael Gabriel show here only on the Kicker Labs.
Hey, who did this? Was that Piccolo?
Oh, it was already like that,
Was
dude.
it?
Yeah.
It was part of the gift bags. Remember the ones that
It
came
came
with
like
the candy?
this, huh?
Yeah.
That motherfuckers ain't. You guys did it? Somebody
Like,
did it?
I don't know, unless you took the stickers off and like rearranged them like that. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Yeah. So now we're back here. I just want to give a big shout out to One Stop for hooking it up with the brewskis right here. We're drinking Society Brewing Company. 8 point somethings. Pretty nice, man.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
nice.
Double IPA.
Double IPA. Those were good.
This
Right
bowl's still going.
now
you
we
know?
got the old
that.
ways from Black Plague Brewery right there. Not bad. Sipping out of my Guadalupe cup. Speaking of Guadalupe, we're gonna be there on Sunday. Make sure you guys tap in. We got the birria. You know, everybody that goes out on Saturday, come through, cure that hangover with some birria and brewskis, man. And I'm not gonna lie, some of my favorite beer is from Guadalupe Brewery. If you guys never been, man, go check out those beers, man. Raul, the beer master right there, he gets down. He gets it in.
Yeah, especially when you're watching it with some NFL, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah, live music, all that shit's going down. DJ Nombre is coming through. He might spit he might run a set.
I might give you a bathroom break, bro. I'll give you a bathroom break. Go
Yeah.
get something to
Damn.
eat.
Yeah,
and I'll hold it
100%,
down.
100%.
I'll pop through for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, man. So make sure you guys come out this Sunday. And what else we got, Bruce? We got a whole bunch of shit going down this weekend.
Oh, we do. Oh man, we do. I'm so excited. I'm just got confused on the whole Sunday watch party that you got going on. You got me all hyped up about that.
Yeah.
But we also got Rock the Plague before that, man, on the 17th. It's gonna
Yeah.
be lit
This Friday, man.
this upcoming Friday.
Pull up, man. We got a whole bunch of dope DJs. Of course, you got the residents, DJ Addict One. Shout out to Addict One, DJ Tango. He's the man right there. I believe it's DJ Active. Don't quote me on that. It could be DJ Active.
DJ Plastic.
It's DJ Plastic. Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah. DJ Plastic, man. I get those two guys confused, man, because to me they look the same. But they spin very different, man. One spits full vinyl, and the other one spins a little bit of everything. They both spin a little bit of everything, but one of them is on point on the vinyl. And then you got DJ Root, man, from San Diego.
Yeah.
Shout out DJ
Coming
Root.
in.
Yep.
Hey, what's
Coming
up to
in.
the boy, man?
And then you got our co-host with us for
Yeah.
Kicking Labs.
Woo,
Rick
It's Rick
Scales.
Scales of
Rick
18 Scales.
And if I can say, man, fuck Rick Scales, you know what I'm saying? That's the word around town, you know what I'm saying? That's what they doing out there. That's what they're promoting. So yeah, man. Make sure you guys come by and start screaming out fuck Rick Scales, man. If you guys don't know, come over here and find out. Rick Scales is the man. Rick
Yeah,
Scales
my
is the
man is not on tour. He's just busy.
However.
yeah, 100%. That was my favorite clip of the show because last Thursday we did the Rock Kim show.
Yes, sir.
Right, we did the Rock Kim show. Fucking sick. I've always gone to the Music Box. Have you been?
No.
Music Box, so dope venue, dope place, 3 stories and shit, and that motherfucker was packed, dog. And I've been there to see a couple of artists come in, you know, a couple of my favorite artists come in. They go to Music Box.
Damn.
It's fantastic.
That's
and
right.
I got the opportunity to spin there for the Rock Kim show. So, you know, I took that shit.
Yeah,
you know, I took that shit. That shit was
saw,
dope,
yeah.
man. That shit was dope. I was stressing the whole fucking night, man. I was stressing the whole fucking night because they had me running off some other shit I never spun off of before, you know what I'm saying? So my shit was just bring your
It's
laptop.
overwhelming,
It's good, man. We got the sound engineers, we got everything. They have a house system. They got everything. Just come through with your laptop. And it wasn't the case, man. Some of that shit wasn't working, man. And I had to spin off of one what do they call them? CDLs? CDJs, man. So I never spun off CDJs, man. So it was a dope set.
That's the club standard.
Yeah. And you know, we ghetto, so we you know what I'm saying, we don't really go off that shit. And but I was all about it, you know. I did my research. What you guys got? I'll download the drivers. We should be good to go. And for some reason we couldn't get them to work. And I went on at 9 p.m. Dog, 6 o'clock, I showed up there. I showed up like 5:30 for sound check, dog, and set up and everything. We couldn't get it working the whole time until like 3 minutes before I went on. 3 minutes, dog.
Remember I told you need to bring a backup? Remember we were talking off camera? We were talking you need to bring a backup.
I'm doing that every time now.
Yeah.
I'm doing that every time because, dog, I figured, yo, this is a big venue. Like, they got me. They got me. It's all good. And nah,
they got you twice.
Yeah.
You gotta give me twice.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But it was fantastic, man. It was fantastic. We got it working. I was so happy. I was so stressed though, man. I was so stressed out. Like I had to run three opening acts and plus spin and like 10 minutes before is they're literally.
You guys spin? You guys spin it up? Do they DJ?
No.
Oh, I don't DJ whatsoever, dude.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I understand this.
Yeah. So like 10 minutes before that shit, mind you, we got that shit working like 3 minutes before my set. 10 minutes before, they're already calling it. They're like, yo, you just ain't gonna go on. All the openers ain't going on, this and that. So I'm like, I feel like a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I did everything. I did everything I could. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not working. It's not working. I even downloaded a whole nother I downloaded Record Box, you know, because you know, like some of those the Pioneer gear runs off Record Box, some of it runs off Serato.
Yeah.
Some of it, you know what I'm saying? We're probably speaking gibberish right now to people that don't understand.
In the progression of music, you know, playing, it's not just 2 turntables no more.
Yeah.
You know, and there's just so many different formats. I think you just mentioned two major companies.
Yep.
Record Box and Serato. I use Serato.
Yeah.
It's just easy. That's how I was taught.
Yeah.
You know, my homie W Steele, he was with Sleeping Giant Music down in SD.
Yeah.
He was doing, you know, gigs for them. He put me on a Serato. You know, and that's all he's all get rid of those regular ass computers. I had laptops, right?
Yeah.
I never bought a Mac because I thought, damn, I gotta unlearn everything I've ever learned about fucking computers and learn some new shit. You know, and it's one of those things where the technology keeps changing and changing. You know what I mean? And the hardware gets better and better, but it's, you know, you plug it into this and it just doesn't know what to do.
Yeah. It was a nightmare, man. It was a nightmare. I've never been so stressed out, though. And you got like fucking 350 people plus just staring at you, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, this shit better work.
Yeah,
dog.
no, it's
Like,
nerve-wracking for sure.
Hell yeah.
But we got to work and I was like, let's fucking go.
Yeah,
man.
I seen the your IG stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. People were kind of clowning you. I didn't understand why. Now I know.
Yeah.
They were
100%,
clowning.
dude.
He was stressed out the whole time in the corner, and then he zoomed in on him.
I'm
You know, in the corner.
I'm working in
Now I know.
next to the sound engineer and shit. I'm working with all these motherfuckers, and you're like, yo, fucking download Record Box. So I'm over there downloading Record Box. I don't even know how to use this fucking piece of shit.
And then O-Side Lens turns and looks at my dumbass.
Yeah.
I think you were the one filming.
He was.
He was the one filming. Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
I was wondering why is he stressed out?
It was a great catch of the moment because people would have thought
You know,
just
I was ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
but
From a DJ's perspective, like especially if it's at a show, like certain people have to email you what
Right.
they want you to play or show up with their hard drive or flash drive, I should say, and you gotta upload that shit to your shit.
Right.
You know, set it up.
Yeah.
People don't
100%.
understand the technicality of the modern day DJ.
Yeah. Just like you were saying, like ever since you started running your own setups and doing your own DJ things, like you're not just a DJ, you're a sound engineer, you're fucking you're a fucking turntablist, you're fucking on the microphones, you're doing everything, you know. And people don't look at that. People don't see that. They just think like, oh, well, fucking your DJ, play some music. Well, it's like, motherfucker, this.
What's that? DJ Lazy Boy has a hat that he sells. It's called Professional Button Pusher. It says Professional Button Pusher
Dope as hell.
on the hat.
Yeah.
I think he might have some shirts too or something, but that's what most people think you do. And there are some major let me say this a little bit closer to the mic.
Yes,
there are some major DJs who have pre-recorded sets and they just press play once and they act like they're turning shit.
Right.
And they might they might fuck with the effects and like in big festival settings and shit like that. It has been very common for big ass DJs. You think they're rocking a live set. It's not, you know, it's a live performance.
Yeah, 100%, man. It was like, and then when I DJ, man, I pour my heart and soul into that shit. You know, like it's everything. Like I want to spin whatever I want to spin, but at the same time, like I'm reading the room, I'm reading the crowd. Like you have to be able to switch up at a.
We had a discussion about this.
Yeah,
it's like, you know, okay, it depends the setting,
right?
Because a house backyard party, you know, that you getting like $200-300 off of for a little 4 or 5 hours, you know, till the cops come type of fucking thing. You know, those you play whatever the fuck you want, knowing 100%. The crowd, you know.
Yeah, definitely. Because
when
you already know what's gonna happen that night. You know what I'm saying? People are drunk as shit. They don't go fuck. They just want to dance. They want to shake that ass. It's cool. I got you. You know.
Yeah, but when in a club setting, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot different. Yeah, like people have to really like. You do have to gauge the crowd. Yeah, you do have to have a rough. Here's the thing. My biggest problem with Serato, Record Box, and all that from a DJ's perspective is organizing my fucking music all in one crate, organizing it. You know, ideally, I would like it by genre, then beats per minute. Then they have all these side effects on these softwares for DJs. You know, there's a lot of, you know, hit control and hit the letter Q or R. I learned some shit today. Do you have a MacBook? No. Oh, man, get a MacBook.
XPS 13, maybe it's just like the Mac. It's just you know.
Do it now, boy. Yeah. Like become a Mac because it's one of those things. Like it's not. You don't gotta unlearn nothing, especially the program itself. Yeah. If that's what you're using your shit most for.
Right.
Like we were talking about, the technology on how music is played has changed. And some things will always stay. Yeah, I feel like vinyl is one of those things that will always stay. There'll be some motherfucker that will be pressing vinyls, you know, of whatever MP3 you brought to him. And there's some guy right here in Oceanside, buddy Lee Williams.
Shout out.
He's right there off of Mission. I think it's Tasty Wax Records.
Yep.
Oceanside.
I think so. Yeah.
That's what it is. The homie Lee Williams. I haven't talked to him in person. I follow him on his. He didn't even follow me back because he don't know who the fuck I am. You know, it's DJ Nombre. We couldn't come up with a DJ name, bro.
Yeah.
So it you know, we were sitting in a little powwow, and it's like, what's a good DJ name? What's a good DJ name? You know what I mean? It's like DJ Nombre. You know, DJ name. You know what I mean? In Spanish. I'm half Nicaraguan and half white. You know what I'm saying? I might look like a white boy. I can speak fluent Spanish, you know what I'm saying? So it was like that shit. DJ Nombre was like, we looked at each other like, that's it. Like me and the homies were sitting around.
I was talking to you.
R.I.P. Evan. You know what I mean? My boy Enoch.
There you go, Enoch, man. I was talking to you one time. I'm like, this motherfucker from the Bay. This motherfucker Colombian, dog. You never know what the fuck people are.
Straight
shit, you know?
half Nicaraguan. You know what I mean? Shout out my mama. Thank you.
That's right.
It's one of the only countries you can get dual citizenship in.
Yep. 100%.
So thank you, mama. You know, I love America.
Yeah. So do I.
I love speaking Spanish in America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Understanding what I think primarily this country, it's based on immigrants. You know what I mean? And my mom flew over, you know what I'm saying? And there's just a lot of this border talk. You know what I mean? Putting a wall up and shit. You can put up a wall, I guess. You know what I mean? If that's what you want. But I mean, it's been very effective. Tunnel systems all over the world. You know, we have subway systems that use tunnel systems. It's like, come on, man. Yeah. This country was based on immigrants. They're gonna immigrating here. This is nobody's land. This is the free land, as they say. You know?
Yeah, big time, man, big time. And that's why I was like, yo, they put all this money to the wall, and then I'm just watching Instagram videos of motherfuckers jumping over the wall, and just running.
Yeah, you know what? Last week I was watching the presidential debate, dude, and they all always spoke about like the southern border, and how they got to protect it, and how they have to send like what do we have here? Like National Guard, like sending the National Guard over there to help out the fucking Border Patrol agents. Like, but what's up with Canada, man? Like, how come we don't say, oh, we got to focus on the northern border?
Back in the days, I knew someone who knew someone. My uncle lives in Washington State, and this dude used to kayak from Canada into America through some bay or something. You know, kayak. He's just kayaking with weight on him. Like weed, you know, really good bomb ass weed from British Columbia. I mean, not British Columbia. What's it? What's the northwest of Canada? Damn,
I fucking
no
failed.
British.
I failed geography. Don't ask me.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
Jesus,
Canada.
man, I got caught up. But British Columbia. It's British Columbia. No, I think it's
should be
okay, but it's the north. It's right above Washington State. Allegedly, he would come in a kayak with a backpack full of weight, you know what I mean? Come in, slip in. There is no protection, and a lot of people, especially the bad people that they call in, they can fly into Canada. You know what I mean? They can fly into
straight up,
100%.
Mexico.
I mean, from
anywhere.
Mexico, you build the tunnels, and if you can't do it that way, you fly into Canada, and then you just pass it from the north. It's way closer to Chicago. I mean,
Chicago is a hub city.
Yeah,
you know, in America,
hub city.
It's one of those Atlanta. You know, like these big, with a lot of highways that go in every fucking direction.
Yeah. You know, I love traveling. Traveling is one of my favorite things, and it goes hand in hand with the music shit, with the DJ shit. Like you're constantly traveling, constantly moving. You get the opportunities, you go somewhere, you say, fuck it, let's roll. Let's look at logistics, let's see how we gotta do this shit, and let's roll.
I mean, I've been to New York on some random shit, like, okay, let's go, boom, 2 weeks. You know, flight gets delayed. Florida, Texas, you know what I mean? These are states that they're different. The thing with the United States, what I've noticed is every state is different. Their laws are different. You know, their marijuana policies are different. You know, their alcohol shit's different. There's some states that won't sell on
Utah,
Sundays. Utah. They don't sell on Sundays. Utah's weird. Utah, shout out Utah. Shout out Utah. Utah's weird, yo. Salt Lake City is cool and all, you know, but it's just a weird state.
It is,
and each state is in its way its own country.
You can tell by the basketball team. Yeah. They done drove the spider out of Utah and shit. You know, he said, "Get me the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
He'd rather go to Cleveland than
I'm a
play
Warriors
there, man.
fan. I'm a Warriors fan to the
Nice.
heart.
There you
know what I
go.
mean?
There you go.
I'll always
Hey,
have been.
how'd you feel about Draymond with that chokehold?
Ooh, that was
man?
yesterday, right?
We were watching that shit yesterday.
Oh, dude,
we
that
were at the draft, dog, and we seen this shit go down, and I'm like, yo, man, that shit is so dope. I love that. That brings back like that old school basketball shit. Like Draymond's always been on that old school shit.
I'm an '80s baby, so
Yeah.
the '90s was my shit.
Yeah.
My favorite team was the Warriors.
Yeah.
It was the Bulls. Jordan, Pippen, but most importantly, Rodman.
Right.
He played defense. He was the one that choked people out. Draymond Green is the Warriors fucking Dennis Rodman.
Yeah.
And it's I'm gonna say this real quick. Steph Curry is the best shooter to ever live.
That part.
It will ever live.
That part.
That's it.
Because there's different levels to this game, right? People that don't watch sports, same thing with people that don't pay attention to music too much. They just turn on radio and yeah. It's the same shit with ballers. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit with all sports. Like there's levels to this shit. You got like number one shooter, right? That's what you said, shooter.
He's the best shooter
that's
ever been born.
And then you got number one scorers. You know what I'm saying? Like this is the best scorer. Like scorer.
Which
what
you
you
think right
mean?
now that
like,
would be
boom,
LeBron,
boom,
right?
Nah, man.
I'll still go with
man.
Curry.
Yeah, nah,
No,
man.
well, I think he broke the record, right?
Yeah, but that's all accolades that he's already. Now he's just reaching records and it is what it is.
He started at 18, by the way.
Yeah,
he started fresh out of high school, so he got right to it. So those points and everything.
Yeah.
How many championships has he lost?
Right.
And how many has he won?
Yeah. And how many times has he just gone to the fucking championship? They like all in one. Like it's a lot, and you can always nitpick and do what you gotta do. Greatest. Yeah, everybody's always talking about the greatest basketball player.
Well, hold on. I got a quick question for everyone.
Yeah. What's
Right?
up?
And you got a minute to answer it.
Okay.
Each one.
I probably need less.
Okay. Top 5, your squad that you would build. And think of position. Think of guard, point guard, shooting guard. Think of all that.
Yeah.
And let me know. We'll all go in a circle.
I wouldn't be able to answer that.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
All right.
I'll be last.
Yeah. I don't know basketball that well. So
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to answer
All right.
that either.
So I can't call it.
Lance.
Cool. So point guard, I would go AI. Just his swagger, you know what I'm saying? The way he played, the way he just handled his business. There's nobody like him, you know what I'm saying? AI. All right. Shooting guard, I gotta go with Kobe. All right. Small forward, I would put Bird. And power forward, Tim Duncan. I'm going Tim Duncan. And then center, I'm going Shaq.
Oh, okay.
There's only one. My squad was smashers.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but your pick was really
I
solid.
got Shaq.
Lance.
You've been through this before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shaq would be my center.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Small guard would be LeBron.
Okay.
Big
And it's all primes at their prime.
yeah, prime
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Power forward, I would have Tim Duncan.
Yep.
Shooting guard, I would have Jordan.
Okay.
And Curry as point.
Yeah.
I know what you mean with the AI.
Yep.
I like AI a lot.
He was just a dog,
Yeah, he had this one year. He got to the championship pretty much by himself.
Yeah.
There wasn't no supporting
And
cast.
then they went 0-4 against the Lakers or some shit, right? Or
They got
no.
smashed.
They won a game or two, but
He carried it.
yeah.
Damn.
But like
It takes two.
I would-
takes two to make a team.
yeah, 100%.
All right. Hold on. For everyone watching this, it takes 2 or more to make a team.
Yeah.
You're just not a team by yourself.
Yeah, 100%. And just off my starting 5, the bench is also
bench.
matters. You know what I'm saying? The bench.
The bench.
going to
Okay,
the
hold
bench
on.
right now.
I'll give you a 6th man. That's it.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I would take Dennis Rodman.
Okay,
Ooh.
Rodman.
I would just
Yeah.
take Dennis Rodman
Yep.
because I got LeBron and Jordan.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
100%, 100%. And since I'm small on mine, I will take Magic as my sixth man
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
all right.
because Magic can play.
I like
you know,
Magic. I
he
like
can
Magic.
run the table. You know, that
See,
motherfucker was huge.
That's one of the names I was waiting for. Magic,
Yeah.
Jordan, but you said Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan.
I don't really know any of these positions or what they mean, but I know names, and I mean
Yeah.
all the names that you guys drop right there. Those some heavy hitters.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I love ball, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
I grew up playing basketball. I'd be on the courts, you know what I'm saying? All over the city, see me on the courts. I'm small, I'm little, but
I was
you
playing
know
street
what?
ball. Yeah,
Yeah, I was playing street ball, man.
all over California.
Yeah, I was playing street ball when it was racist to play with a black homie. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, you pull up to Townside Park in Vista, and my best friend was fucking 7 foot tall, big motherfucker, man. V Money, dog. V Money, and he just happened to be black, dog. I didn't see color. I was young. I was growing up, but those motherfuckers at the park saw color, and they're like, "Yo, he can't play here. We don't allow his type here." And I'm like, "What kind of fucking shit is this shit?" You know? And I was like, "Well, how about we put your money where your mouth is? Me and him versus you pick your best two. Let's go. And if we win, we want some money on top of that, and he has rights to play here at this park." I'm like, all right. And you know, V Money, he was my man. He was my guy. He had the diamond earrings in, you know what I'm saying? He had the chain going, you know what I'm saying, doing his damn thing. So they're like, yeah, we want those earrings too, right there. Like, all right, bet, let's go. Let's run it. You know, and we ran that game like Kobe and Shaq, dog. We ran through these motherfuckers. I already knew how Mexicans play. They cherry pick like a motherfucker. So, you know, make sure you play back on defense. Once you score, get back on defense right away, dog, because they're already boom scored, run. The fool's already running, and they did that fast break on. They getting their fast break on. But those moments right there is just like culture shock. You know, culture shock. Like, yo, we're playing here a basketball game, but you still have to bring in race. You still have to bring in gang shit. You still have to, you know, all kinds of shit. And what always superseded was sports, was the basketball, was the end game, you know. And we won, and they were about their word. They're like, all right, respect.
Fuck yeah, man. See, and that's the beautiful thing about sports, man. And we've said it here in the podcast before. Like, it definitely brings community together. Like, maybe it was a beef moment or whatever, but it still, you know, brought that whole clique together, and you ran a game.
Yeah.
That had a good ending, right?
Yeah, it was a good ending for a little bit. And then we had to end up smashing on fools, but you know, you win too many games on the road, dog. You know, people get mad.
Moral of the story.
Yeah, but that's the after. The story ended right there, you know.
That's that. I guess that's what it comes down. But like, believe in what you want to believe in. Don't go ahead and believe what others try to impose your way on how they live.
100%. Yeah, and I was a little snot nosed, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what the fuck was what, man. Like, I grew up where I grew up, and it didn't matter about color. Like, of course, you grow up as a Latino, it's like, and you grow up with a sister or a niece or something, and it's in the Latino culture where it's like, marry yourself a nice Latino dude, you know what I'm saying, and make sure he's hardworking, this and that, whatever. And sometimes they come through with Tyrone and shit, you know, pulls up into your house, and your parents, everybody looking like, what the fuck? Hell no. And I never understood that, man. I was like, yo, man, like, everything,
beauty is beauty.
Yeah, you know, everything is everything.
Love
man.
Is love.
We're all the same people. We're all going through the same struggles, though. We live in the same neighborhoods. 100%, man. And that's something that I just never understood when people, because I get people being racist to me all the fucking time. You know, I'm in places where I ain't supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? We've gotten success to where you know, we do rub elbows with some of the higher echelon, and they just happen to be white. That just happens to be what it is. But I'm proud as fuck to be up in here rubbing elbows. Let's go. I'm talking to people, and I get people doing some backhanded comments or whatever, you know. And I just, all right, man. Like, I'm gonna rise above that shit. You know, happens all the time, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all you can do.
It works, right?
Yeah, it does. So everybody out there, keep on going, keep on watch, and keep on grinding, man. Don't let anybody else's actions or words stop you.
Straight up.
Yeah, man.
Well said, Lance.
Thank you. And I totally forgot to put the Instagram comments on there. So if you guys come to it on Instagram, I didn't see it, man.
Yeah, but to everybody on Instagram, on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, where we at, man. If you guys made it this far through the interview, thank you, man. Much appreciated. Don't forget, we're here with DJ Nombre, straight kicking it. It's been beautiful.
Yeah, it's been a great conversation, Nombre.
Yeah,
it's been dope
we've been all over the place.
Yeah, and that's the best. That's the best.
I like going all over the place.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be dope because when you're getting clips for the post show and all that stuff, it makes it so much easier if we do go wide range and the guest is interesting and just. You know, people get nervous sometimes coming on the podcast, and they don't say shit.
So I wasn't nervous.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There you go.
Hey,
there
DJ Nombre, I gotta ask.
Shit.
Yeah.
There's what's been like what do you think? What you consider has been like the craziest gig you ever done so far?
Craziest one is the
whether
one,
it be here or back home, like around the Bay Area.
It's the ones that get canceled. You know, because it's always the what if you know, like what if I would, you know what I mean? What if I would have got that money? What would I have done with that money? You know what I mean? So it's like you get a lot of those messages, you know what I mean? To where it's like, hey, can you DJ? And it's always a lot of them are last minute on my shit. I don't have too many followers, so if you're watching, make sure you follow.
Follow
you know
DJ Nombre.
There's a lot of fuckery, just real life shit going on too. You know,
I always enjoy your stories too.
Yeah, you know, I try to make my life, you know, I show what I want to show, but you know what I mean? When it comes to certain things, you know, I repost shit. And, but, you know, if you're watching, make sure you follow me.
What's I got to ask you too, going to those stories, what's the story on the pink boxes?
Oh, the pink box is, my father has cancer, you know, and, pink is the synonymous color. I think it's more for like breast cancer though, you know, and you see all these green utility boxes, you know what I mean? And I just decided to start painting them pink.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
My chick was like, you know, my chick were talking, and I was like, I'm gonna do some pink boxes. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
It has another little meaning behind, you know what I mean? But that's the main thing, and it's one of those random things. I posted it. One of my homies seen it. He's like, hey, I'm gonna do a pink box, anonymous, Mr. Anonymous. That's what we're gonna call him.
Yeah.
So he did one over here on the side. You know, there's a couple ones, you know, that we gonna paint pink.
There you go.
It's a lot more.
That's right.
You know, and
I'd
like to start some I'd like to start some nonprofit shit towards cancer research. And more, my aunt was a biochemist. In UC San Francisco, and she was in the cancer research department before she retired. You know, so cancer will hit all of us with all the things that have been around us, and it's environmental. The cancer is, you know, through the introduction of certain plastics.
Piccolo's inside there getting cancer right now.
I won't dive too deep into it, but you know, the longer you live, the higher the chances of you having cancer as we progress as human beings.
Statistically,
So
that's a trip too, because like we've been on this planet for only so long, right? And then it's always been prominent, like cancer is the number one killer, right, of our species. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's a trip, and
we've introduced something into our environment that has made the rates go higher, you know. And the more, since the creation of oil, pretty much, you know, we've been able to travel farther, you know, and go places. Or we could hop on a plane if we had enough money. We could hop on a plane, go around the world in 7 days. And the population has risen because of that. You know, so many people interact with each other. Some like I said, someone could go 7 different continents in 7 different days. You know. Let's just say 3 continents in 7 days.
It'll probably be this motherfucker right here.
Yeah,
be
this motherfucker never says no, man.
No. I mean, DJ Nombre, he already knows. Like, yeah, I'm just down to kick it.
Yeah.
We ended up kicking it last time after the rookie's anniversary party. Yeah, that shit was lit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good time.
Those
Yeah.
99-cent beers, huh?
Yeah.
$5 pitches, huh? That was wild.
That
for
was
those
pretty
2
cool, man.
hours.
Shout out to rookies. Shout out
Yeah.
to rookies for having our backs and stuff, and just supporting us, and just taking care of us too when we're out there spinning. You know, that's always appreciated. Anybody out there that books a DJ, you see a DJ, man, show that man some love, man. Buy him a beer, buy him some food, tip that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, show some love to your local DJs out there, because it is a grind. Everybody that DJs probably has a full-time job, and so they're doing that shit on the side, and they're putting in the same hours DJing that they're working, you know. So definitely go hook them up, take care of your local DJs.
Yes, sir. And I think with that being said, man, that's a beautiful way to maybe try to wrap up the episode.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Yeah,
Yep.
what do you think, Bruce?
It was great, man.
We touched up on everything, but I want to ask where can they follow you at?
Oh, I only have an Instagram. Hold on, I got an Instagram, TikTok. It's at DJ Nombre. I just started a YouTube channel too, but I'll get to that later. I think that's a big, heavy thing that we didn't really talk about.
Yeah.
Is YouTube and the content of that kind of media. So.
Oh, we'll drop it, dude. Still got time.
Well, I think everyone should open up a YouTube channel. If you're trying to do anything creative, entertainment wise, you should open up a YouTube channel, just like you open up an Instagram and everything. So
go get your YouTube handles
and subscribe to Kick It Lab.
Yeah,
100%, that
man.
part.
We are on YouTube. Make sure you guys go subscribe on the YouTube, man. We just reached the monetization level. We don't know what the fuck is going on with that. We're gonna figure that out after the season, but definitely tap in with that. And with that being said, Bruce, why don't you take us out?
Hell yeah. Till next time around. Yo, thank you for sipping up with us. Thank you for toking up with us. Thank you for kicking it.
Yeah.